Well, Anastasia Beverly Hills is saying Nouveau. LA Colors is saying, okay, let's go. If you want to become glammy, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Keep watching. Good morning, guys. I'm putting on Essence Eye Primer. I thought this was gone. It's still going, apparently. I had to take the end of it and I think it just ended. I repurchased the Milani. I had to. This is just ridiculous, the amount they give you. My mascara is, say it with me, Lancôme's Lash Idôle. I'm lining my eyes with the Mercier Eyeliner Pencil. This was in my favorites, and I absolutely love it. And I said this in my favorites video, look at this. There's no skipping, there's no tugging. This is amazing, this eyeliner. I think it's new, too. I don't think that Mercier had an eyeliner pencil last year. Honestly think they just came out with this. Grab it, grab 2, grab 3, they're amazing. Okay, guys, so we are on to, well, you saw, the Nouveau. This was a random pick, and I was able to get it to one eyeshadow palette. The last time I did it, I brought in the Make Me Up palette for that shade right there. But I realized that the 12 pan of Chic has this color here and this color there. And when you mix them, it turns into Wisteria. Like, it's perfect. So there's Wisteria, that purple right there. My gosh, right there. Oh, it sucks being blind. I had 20/20 vision my whole life. I turned like 39, 40, and I needed glasses. It sucked. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to put on is Wisteria, and it is shade number 4 right there. And I'm just placing it on the transition, in the transition. I just wanted to make this as easy as possible for everybody. So this is shade number 7 in the Chic palette from LA Colors, and I'm placing that in the same spot. This shade is a little more red violet, whereas this is a little more blue violet, and that's why I put in the shade 12 on top of it from the Chic palette. I mean, you could leave it like that if you don't want the extra step, and if you don't have Nouveau on this eye. So then when I mix shade 12, that one right there, it makes it Wisteria. The next shade is going to be shade number 12 from Nouveau, and it's right there, and it is Paloma. And I'm placing that along the lash line, up into the crease, and just in the V a little bit, not too far in. I just want a cat eye. And I'm taking it under the eye as well, to the middle of the pupil, for my eye shape, guys. Remember, do your eye shape. And then from Chic, it is shade number 3. This shade here, number 3, has been a dupe for quite a few eyeshadows. I think it's a dupe for Vortex from Huda Beauty's Mercury Retrograde. And I think it is a dupe for Blackheart from Naked 3. These are just off the top of my head. I could be wrong. I wish that LA Colors would come out with dupe 12 pan palettes. Could you imagine how many they could do? There's so many 12 pan palettes, and you know, they could even make the 18 pan palettes into 12 pan palettes. We don't need some of those shades that are in some of the 18 pan ones. Am I thinking about Natasha? I think I am. Or is she 15? She's 15. Never mind. I think that would be great if they did that. Just to the middle of the pupil, once again. And just the V, and not in very far, just to there. Like just to the, I guess it's the edge of my iris and out. The third shade from ABH is Muse, and that is shade 7. And I'm placing that on the lid just to the center of the pupil. That is my guideline. And up and down under the eye as well. And then I'm taking it to blend out this little edge right here for Wisteria. Very precise. Placing more of shade 7 or Muse. Now this shade from Chic is a little bit lighter, and it is shade number 1. And see how much brighter and lighter that is? But I prefer it. Oh, you know, LA Colors is just knocking it out of the park. And a little bit on the edge. I might have to go in and add more of Wisteria and these 2 shades. I might. That's how I roll. I don't just throw in an eye look and be done. Doesn't happen that way. So I'm going back into Muse from ABH. And I'm upping the volume a bit. And then I'm taking Wisteria, the purple shade, and I am placing it under the eye right here. Not to the very corner. I mean, you can if that's what you want to do, but that's not what I want to do. I want to keep the inner corner as light as possible. Oh, baby. Getting pigment everywhere. I'm just doing the outer edge again like I said I would. Because yesterday I wore this eye look. And by the end of the day, on both eyes, they had faded exactly the same. And this was one of the shades that faded the most. Annoying. So I'm going to mix these two. I'm just going to mix them. See how it goes. I don't know. And place it under the eye. So honestly, Nouveau did not last any longer or better than LA Colors. And it's because the nature of this color. It has nothing to do with the quality. It just, on my skin, colors like this just disappear by the end of the day. It just is what it is. This is gorgeous. Again, outer edge. Wiping off my brush and just, I'm going to go into one. Just a tad. Such a small amount on the brush. Just a tap. Now, that tells you the quality of these eyeshadows. If I can tap it and then get pigment, you know this is a quality eyeshadow. I don't know how LA Colors does it, other than the fact that they are selling, I went into Muse from ABH. They are selling them in all of their Dollar Trees, so I guess that adds up. Gorgeous. Of course, my eyeliner is E.L.F's Expert Eyeliner. My Waterline and Tightline is Maybelline's Gel Eyeliner. Highly recommend this, guys. This stuff does not go anywhere all day. I don't talk about this enough, I don't think. I mention it, but I've never really given it its fair praises. It's amazing. And I'm putting it on with the LA Colors Eyeliner Pencil. This pencil, I don't know if you can get it anymore. It was from the Wildflowers collection, and it's called Stellar Black. But I don't know. I don't know if the regular formula is this, because this was fantastic. But I don't know. So go with the Mercier, because that I do know. Here's the finished look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss more videos like this. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.